And we are live. Okay, so where we last left off, we were in this room. We fought a vampire and deciphered a code on the sarcophagus. Now you've looted everything in the room, and it's time to leave. You have one unconscious uh, NPC, Stephus, and all of his gear. There's currently a lump of an individual. What was Taven holding? About 96 pounds worth of gear, plus Taven himself. So about 300 pounds worth of person that somebody has to currently lift or drag.
So there was like what was it, like a smoke or some sort of stuff when he entered the room that put him to sleep? Was that the idea?
Yeah, so you, as the door kind of opened, you heard this this glass beaker kind of break, and the dark oblong is where that smoke is still residing. Um,
Okay, got it.
Yeah, that's why I kind of drew the thing. So you guys will have to walk back through the smoke, in order to leave this area. So you do have a chance to become unconscious, and you kind of know that that's what it does because Taven is a drooling idiot at the moment, kind of just snoring away. So what do you guys want to do?
So it hasn't dissipated. It's just still kind of lingering there.
Yeah, it's still kind of lingering there.
Is it
Go
like
ahead and
filling?
give me like a nature check. I can.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So you kind of study the thickness of the poison and like the airflow of the the cavern, or the tomb that you're in. You estimate that the smoke will linger for approximately a month, unless you can somehow cast a strong wind to dissipate it.
And is it filling the space like entirely? Is it like down by the floor, up by the ceiling?
Uh, so there's this like glass bauble that was attached to the ceiling. So when the door was successfully opened, it broke and it's kind of pouring down from the ceiling. So there is an area where it just kind of covers the entirety of the way to get out, and then most of it is, um, about 8 feet off the ground. So there's like 2 feet in a couple of areas that it doesn't have it, but to get out of this room, you will have to cross it at some point. If that makes sense.
Yep. Okay. Has anybody got any way to make a strong wind?
I didn't eat any beans yet.
Beans, the magical fruit.
Well, I don't seem to have any spells that are going to be particularly helpful here.
What the rest of you thinking?
I mean, is it inhaling the deal, or can we just like hold our breath and run through?
Uh, so part of it would be like inhaling it, but it also gets through your pores for your eyes, and that kind of thing. So mechanically speaking, inhaled poisons, even if you hold your breath, you still what do you call it? Can contract it. It's just rolling at advantage.
I can dig it. So, any suggestions?
Hold your breath, don't slip.
The other thing too is maybe yeah, I would say if we can hold our breath, get through it. Maybe if you've got I don't know, we could probably take like some water um, on some cloth, kind of put it over your eyes as you run through it. I don't know if that would help, but I mean, unless somebody can come up with some way of clearing this smoke.
Going through it.
But there's enough of us. There's a pretty good chance we're going to lose someone again.
Hold on 1 second. As you're talking about it, Zendala says, "Give me a moment. Let me check. Check what I can do. You have helped me, after all, and if I can help you, then I don't see why not."
I look at her with like a surprised look. Like a surprised face.
Surprise face. Miss anything, your character, because I don't believe you have a way to disperse poison.
Let me check.
Yeah, Zendala says she could probably try to light the smoke on fire, but
I'll just walk through it.
okay. Go ahead and give me a Constitution check, or is that saving throw? Oh.
No. At
Oh.
advantage.
Oh yeah. Okay. So you were holding your breath.
No, at advantage.
Oh,
You
good.
said it's poison.
It is poison. You do make it with that roll. Then I was like, oh man. Okay. Do you want to
All
go
right,
that way, or do
Bassad's
you want
gonna
to go the other
follow.
way?
I don't know which way did we come from. Oh wait, do we appear in here?
Yeah, you came in from this way. You have looked this way. It is a dead end. So if you go that
Oh,
way, you'll have to go back
okay.
through the poison again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No problem, guys. It's all fine.
All right,
Well,
holding my breath, running for it.
Okay. Give me the con.
All right.
I'm gonna hold my breath and follow him.
Okay.
Who's grabbing Tabin?
Stephus can't. Stephus has got all of the gear that Tabin was carrying now, so basically, somebody's got to else get Tabin.
Yeah, what happened with Tabin?
Tabin got hit with the gas and was knocked unconscious.
Oh, right. Yeah. That's what happened.
Zendala cheats. She can get herself through. All right. Duplicate. Follow. Now, Stephus is going to make the roll with holding his breath. Stephus makes it through with all the stuff. All right. Then we're gonna do Azaka, and she makes it through. And I guess she's going to be the one kind of carrying, dragging Taven along. Okay.
And I'll run through, holding my breath.
For anybody who's in the hallway or wasn't in that hallway, take 1 damage from your feet.
What? What?
Acid damage. You burned. Your feet got burned. Basically, if you had to travel through this hallway, which everybody had to, you take 1 point of damage. Alright, Brum made it, fine.
I guess I'll go running through it.
Alright.
And my Dwarven Resilience, I get an advantage roll for
Poison?
poisons.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Thank goodness. Because it's DC 10. You make it.
What the hell?
And Osmo?
Osmo, I don't know if Osmo's going to be joining us or not. Okay. So I'm just going to leave them as a cardboard cutout, kind of following us around, and if they join us, they'll make the roll. If they don't join us, then I'll make something creative happen. I think that's the way I'm going to do it. All right. So, go ahead.
You said 1 damage for going through that hallway?
Yep.
So who got that ring of some kind of animal ring or something?
I'm not sure.
So there was like 3 rings in the sarcophagus. One was protection, which I have.
Yep.
One was fire resistance, I think. And then one was like something about animals or nature or something.
Oh yeah, I picked that one, but I gave it to somebody. I don't know who.
Yeah, ring of animal influence.
Because I think we determined that it could be used to communicate with animals. So I was wondering if somebody can use that to try to talk to that. What was it? A crayfish?
Yep, crayfish and a great big crab.
Because the crayfish was trying to communicate to us in some way when we walked through here.
Yep, and it does have the speak with animals. I actually don't know who has it, to be fair. Everybody.
I thought I gave it to somebody. I don't know. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I did. I don't remember.
Neither do I. So who wants it? And I think that's honestly the best way to do it.
I would assume a druid would do best with it, right?
I mean, if no one else wants it, they'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just sort of a utility thing, but Probably good to have in the group.
Yeah, being able to speak with animals can be pretty useful.
Like right now.
Yeah. It's really fun when in my games when you talk to squirrels, because I try to do my best impersonation of Hammy. That's all I think of as a very hyper animal when you're talking to him. So yeah, Zoth gives you Brum the Ring of Animal Influence. And
Well, I guess I'll walk up to the line.
okay.
Just say like, not really knowing how this thing works. Just be like, hello, is this thing on?
So I assume that you got it while you're in the sarcophagus room. That way you're already attuned to it. Because it's supposed to take an hour to get attuned, but we'll say that you've already done that. So you kind of get an idea of how it works. So you kind of hold the ring and you just start speaking to the crab and to the crayfish. And they kind of like, you understand us. We understand you. Magic. And the crayfish is immediately like kind of stay away from Kalka. No idea how to pronounce my crab boss's name. Shoot. But he kind of like puts his big claw in front of him as if to protect him.
Why are you protecting him? Like, what is he to you?
He's the old one.
Ask him what this place is.
Like, what is this place? Like, what is it used for? Like, how do we get out?
This is a lost temple. Many years ago, people used to use this to worship. Kind of just like filters off a little bit. He calls the big crab the guardian. And it is my sacred duty to guard him.
So you guarding a guardian.
Yes.
All right.
Ask him if he knows where these other hallways go.
I am so sorry, fellas. I just got a call from a friend. And I have to go help them. I'm sorry that I got.
Who's this?
Bethod Washtub.
Okay. I will.
So sorry, everybody. Once again,
It's okay.
Try not to do it ever.
Life happens. So be safe.
Y'all take it easy.
All right. All right. So that was Swashtub. I will kind of keep track of their character. Okay.
I want to ask him if he knows of like the best way to get out of here. If he knows anything other than this room, like any any advice of getting through?
He tells you that he points to the way you came. Tells you that the best way to leave is up there, which you already know is a collapsed tunnel.
Yeah, see that path doesn't work anymore.
Um, he stops, pauses, and kind of thinks for a bit. And he points um, he points to this door and this door, saying you can get there either way. There is tunnels that lead up, or a tunnel that leads up. Hopefully, it's not collapsed.
I want to tell him thank you and good luck guarding your guardian.
The big crab kind of moves off and to the middle of the pool where it originally had kind of unburied itself from the mud, and just kind of skitters back down into the mud and appears to let them be, let them pass. You hear him, the big crab, say to the crayfish, and the crayfish kind of cuddles up really close to let you guys have free reign on whichever direction you wish to travel.
All right, sweet.
You guys want to go south or west?
West works for me.
Sure, let's go west.
All right.
All right. What are you rolling?
Yep.
D4s for?
Oh, north, south, east, west. Whichever one rolled south or west first.
Okay.
West.
So, who wants to roll the d6? I'll take that roll because that's an awesome roll. For those of you who have immunity or resistance to poison, you take half that damage.
Yay!
But those of you who do not, you take 1 point of damage.
Do we round up or down?
Round down. So, if you basically have resistance, you take 0 damage. Which is kind of nice. Whoops.
Okay.
Okay, I'm done all that little adjusting here and there.
I tug at the door.
You tug at the door on number 4. All right. You Hargan. So you kind of fell into the a hole in the ground. Basically, a sinkhole kind of swallowed you guys up, and that's how you're here. What you're doing here beyond that, you're just trying to find a way out.
Okay, sounds good. I didn't want to disturb the whole game.
No.
Thanks.
I it's kind of important to know like how to get there, so I figured I'd let you know. So Zoth, as you kind of push on the door, you realize that most of the bottom of the door is caked in this mud that um from this room, and there's a fair amount of silt um that kind of has the door sealed. So you're kind of able to move it just a little bit, but you hear.
I'll bash at the door with my battle axe.
Hey, DM, I have to run because somebody at work called out. I'm sorry about that. Just taking phone calls.
All right. I'll draw you in next week.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I didn't expect to get a call, so it's good. Just take a quick call to start now.
All right.
Sorry about that.
That's all right.
All right.
Be safe.
All right. Good luck, guys.
So does that mean we're waiting on me as well for next?
Yeah, we're kind of waiting on you.
The group still needs you.
Okay.
Okay, I bash at the door.
But
Does an 8 hit?
an 8 kind of just glances off the door. You realize that the silt is approximately 2 feet deep. It would take you about a half hour to get out to.
Any hinges?
Not
from this side.
You'd realize that the hinges aren't really.
Wait, does the door swing that way or this way?
The door swings into you.
Oh, fuck this. I'm out.
You just go to the other door.
Yep. Yeah, we're going south, buddy. Going south.
Going south? All right.
Going south. All right. I attempt that door.
Yep, give me a minute. Let me see if this door is just as bad. Okay, so this door opens the other way. So once you open it, it won't close.
All right, cool.
So you kind of just you move the door open, and the door just kind of gushes open, and some of the mud and silt from this room starts moving underneath your feet. Go ahead and make a dexterity save.
Everyone?
Just the person who's opening at the door.
Dex save or like a skill check?
It's a dexterity save.
6.
So as the mud rushes out from under your feet, you kind of land ass first into the mud and slide with it for a little. You take absolutely no damage, but you're definitely humiliated.
You see me fuming.
Darius does a face palm.
I chuckle.
Yeah, some people laugh kind of at your humor.
Yeah, laugh now, but later you'll be digging out that mud for the other door.
I mean, at least it wasn't a check that absolutely mattered. Can you imagine if it was something that was worse and you ended up sliding into spikes or something?
Oh, God forbid it would be vomit.
I have killed a character with vomit before.
I continue on.
Okay.
Stairs going down. Do I see door being? Do I see the next door?
Yeah,
In, out,
you see
filled
the
up,
next door.
clean.
This door, you can see some of the silt is underneath the door.
Yeah, screw it. I'm already dirty. Open door.
Okay. The door opens.
Which way?
Hold on 1 second. Okay. You see this once you open the door. Over here on the wall.
Shit, you're a creepy one.
The eyes are black gemstones. They kind of sparkle under the light that your group is emitting from torches and whatnot. One of the eyes has actually drooped out of the statue, like it's been dislodged, and is just kind of hanging off the cheek of the statue, just balancing precariously there.
Shit, you need some help. Is everybody else following up?
Yeah, I'm following him.
I mean, the rest of the group? I assume the NPCs are there, quote unquote.
Yeah.
Or are they staying in the acid?
There is they kind of move into this from. Actually, this floor does not give the acid.
I pick up the drooping eye, give it a nice polish, and stick it back in.
So, in order to be able to reach the
Oh yeah,
gems,
I'm short.
you have
Yo,
to
can
climb.
somebody give me a lift? I'm only like 2.5 foot tall.
I can put you on my 5-foot shoulders.
Anybody a dwarf?
Yeah, I am.
Go ahead and.
Oh yeah, this is that stone history deal.
Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation check or an insight check, your choice. I'll give you an insight at advantage because of your dwarf cunning.
All right.
Oh snap!
That gives me a +2 to that too. I believe on that dwarf cunning.
Okay.
Stone cunning.
All right. So you look at the statue that he wants to climb, and you immediately realize that it is top heavy.
Hey, little man, I wouldn't climb up on that. Looks like it might tip over.
Shit. All right, yo, Centaur, can you hold this thing while I try to fix its eye? I feel bad for it.
Zindala's like, why don't you just take the eyes? They look about 10 gold each.
Man, it's only 10 gold. If I choose you between, if I had a choice between you or the eyes, I take the eyes.
Harsh.
Right? She uses Mage Hand and she puts the eye back into place.
Oh, thank you. All right, cool.
Fancy.
You sure you don't want the eye? I could pluck them both right now. That it's holding is pretty cool. Oh, they don't have a picture of it, unfortunately, but you know the like the Aztec swords with the jagged teeth that kind of go out on both sides of the sword all the way up. So it basically looks like a great big saw, but it's a sword.
That's interesting.
So that's what it looks like, and you can see that the teeth of the saw blade is jagged teeth of obsidian. Um, and the main shaft of the blade is actually wood, but it does function as a sword. It's pretty neat.
Is it fused to the hand?
Nope. But it would require kind of getting up there.
You guys think it's too much possibility of trouble?
Yo, Zendala, this party person has quite a keen interest in that sword. Can you help us out?
Yes. She walks over. She touches you. You can go get it now.
I assume she touched the person who had the keen interest,
She touches you.
or she touched me.
She touches you.
Oh,
You have fly.
oh, cool. I go up, pluck the sword.
Okay. The sword kind of pulls off without any issue.
I throw it to his feet.
The sword does not require attunement.
Sweet, thanks. I'll just pick it up and put it on my back.
That's what it does. It's also considered a +1.
Sweet.
I give Zendala the big thumbs up.
Yeah.
Creatures of the plant type.
Mm-hmm.
I fly over and open the next door.
You now have fly for I don't know how long.
Or does she dispel the fly and I just fall flat
no.
face into the water?
She's definitely not. What's this? So you have 10 minutes to fly.
Unless she loses concentration or doesn't feel like concentrating anymore.
Yeah, but currently you have 10 minutes to fly. All right, so you get to this door, room number 9.
You said that was a long sword?
Yes, it is a longsword.
No. Remember when I rolled north, south, east, west?
Yep.
North is actually to the left of us.
That's okay.
There's a compass right next to this room.
Oh. Fantastic.
What happened?
I did the wrong room first, but that's okay.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, I did the wrong room first. That's okay. We can kind of. You open this door.
Oh, what's that statue supposed to be right here?
Yeah, the statue's supposed to be right there.
Cool.
So here you go. You're there. You find in the other room. You find a pyramid. Made of silver.
In the center right here?
Yeah, in this room.
Oh, in this room, pyramid made of silver.
Yep.
How big of a pyramid?
It's like I don't know what to call them, but you know those fried rice dishes where they've got the ham and cheese and they make a little pyramid and they kind of fry each side. Yeah, it's a little bit bigger than a hamburger.
Very obscure analogy.
So, is it like a bowl?
No, it's like 5 inches at any one side of the pyramid.
Cool.
It's
I pick it up.
all right. So the rest of the group kind of finds you, and then you find this what do you call it? The statue where you're able to get the sword. While you're up there, kind of looking at it, you find that there is some wind coming from behind the statue itself.
All right. I'm like, yo, guys, can you guys move a little bit? I'm like pushing my arms to the sides.
Yep.
I fly behind the statue and just like push with my back and feet against, feet against the statue, back against the wall. Because I'm small enough to do that, probably. It's like topple the statue over.
Give me 1 second. Okay. So you kind of get up there on top of the statue and you push, and the statue kind of dislodges, revealing passageway.
Oh, sweet.
Did you get my message, Lise?
No.
I sent it over Discord.
Yo, so we can either go this way or we can go through the 2 doors. At the moment, I see nothing. It's just like a long corridor. It's pretty dark.
Yeah, Lisa linked the Japanese recipe, organi rice balls. Oh my god, they're delicious.
Oh, those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's about the size of the golden pyramid you find.
Cool.
Was it gold or silver?
I think it said gold.
Cool. I have it written down in equipment.
It was made of silver, but why not? I'm gonna say it's made of gold because it really doesn't matter. And it's pretty.
Cool. If you look at my equipment, I have it written down so that we remember for all eternity.
Okay.
Until you sell it.
Yep, till you sell it. It's worth 25 gold.
The Onigiri pyramid. Love it.
Nice.
Cool. All right, what are you doing now?
Well, there's a passageway, or there's doors.
See where the secret passageway goes.
I don't know. It's dark. Can't see down that way. But I do see doors over here.
Yeah, we can at least open the doors.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I do door performance check.
So
Am
as you
I
go to
able to
open
open
up
door?
the doors are made of bronze, which normally kind of gets dingy with oxidation. Brown kind of color going to it, but the oxidization that these doors are experiencing makes it blue and green, uh, which is kind of neat. I know
Okay.
first thing I think of is that the oxidization would be caused by acid, which the dwarf would probably at least infer. Could be wrong, but that's at least you could assume that the poison in the air that you're experiencing is probably what's causing the discoloration in the corrosion.
Hey, dwarf. I respect your great knowledge, but I'm still opening these doors.
Okay.
Can I do a quick investigation?
Sure.
That would have to do with my dwarf cunning, correct?
Yes.
This would be with a 0, so it'd be a 14.
A 0?
0 modifier, not a -1.
Okay.
You get a +1?
I get a double my proficiency modifier.
Oh.
So from a -1 to a 0, I guess.
Okay.
Unless -2. That'd be a terrible way to double.
Oh, is that like dwarf and investigating stonework or something?
Yes.
Yeah, it's stone cunning.
So yeah, you open the door, and you see this really cool looking room. The smell of the water itself is a little off-putting. You see these let's see. The room is flooded with this water. A dark foul pool covers the entire floor. The walls are coated with the slime that you're familiar with from the other rooms that you touched and have taken a little bit of damage from in the past. And these walls and the slime run down the walls and into the pool.
What do I see in the center? Well, first of all, is this place lit up?
Right now, some of you require torches, so the walls are lit in that kind of flicker from the torches, so you are able to see in there. Zindala kind of helps out the group by creating these pseudo dragon looking miniature floating lights and sends them out to light the to light the room.
Sweet. What do I see? What do I see in the center that's over there?
The the center kind of just looks like it doesn't exactly say what's in the center. From what I can assume it's talking about is that is a brazier in the pool with two kind of urns next to it. The urns kind of just poke out of the water. And there is a slimy silver glow also along the walls, as if something had created them, like a path.
Uh-huh.
And it's silvery glow along the slime trails.
I turn around. Well, unless you guys want to take a bunch of damage. Unless you guys want to trek through acid. Well, to be my guess, you can go that way.
Can't you fly right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, what about the rest of you?
I mean, you could just go in there, grab all the stuff, and then we'll just sit out here.
What could possibly go wrong?
Exactly.
It's the key question to always ask yourself: what could possibly go wrong? Nothing.
What are these little rooms on the side?
I don't know. I didn't check. Guess I'll check.
Okay, which way did you check?
I'm gonna go in and go look at the room on the left, on the south end here.
So as you kind of approach the that room, you see a couple of frogs leaping away from you, like they're just scared of your presence. You see the pool there has some tadpoles just kind of swimming around in this really thick algae.
Interesting.
Oh, great. A frog orgy.
Nice. Frog gamete. That's what the slime is. Is there anything else of interest in this room?
Not in the southern room. And the northern room, you get some attacked. The moment that you kind of walk in, you see these rats come charging at you. Rats in most circumstances kind of run away from people or whatnot, but they charge you teeth bared. All right.
Ew, rats.
Roll for initiative. Oh God. Oops. They have a fantastic roll, although they kind of get the jump on you, but so they're only able to get one attack, and then they're probably going to get.
They
bumped.
don't hit. They don't get hit. I don't get hit.
Why not?
Okay, fine. Make your attack.
Probably not.
Nope.
14 doesn't hit.
No.
Okay.
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 Nope. That doesn't hit.
No,
I
it does
step
not.
to the side.
Okay. Argon, you see these rats just kind of almost they're actually not really going to step aside because square wise they're on you and crawling all over you trying to fight you. They are basically on you. And they missed somehow. So Hargan, your go.
Is it mine or is it Zoff's?
Zoff rolled.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that was my. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I rolled.
Oh, unfortunately, it was.
Oh,
Whisper.
yeah. Sorry. Whoops. That was just a whisper. I rolled a 7. I didn't hit.
Ouch. All
Yeah.
right. I feel your pain. I've done that. So I'm just gonna run up and use my quarterstaff to flick them off as well as damage them, and then do my bonus attack with unarmed strike.
All right.
Jesus. Does 11 or a 10 hit?
So your first swing with a quarterstaff, you kind of collide with three rats in a single simultaneous swing, knocking them away towards the fountain, and then you backswing and clip two more with a back fist.
Nice.
Okay.
How many are there? How many more are there?
There's about two more left. Two in a park.
Can I adjust my movement on that I ran a little bit past him?
Yeah, you can do that. Oh. There we go. All right, Brum.
Run inside and hit them with my staff.
You immediately peel the last two rats away from away from Zoff's flesh. Oh wait, you didn't. No, you only got one. My bad. Because you didn't crit, and I saw the crit numbers and just immediately put it in there. So 2 damage. You knock one rat off. 2 rats remain. Darius.
Darius casts Toll the Dead.
Wisdom save.
Guys, we're doing amazing for damage right now.
All right. So the rat looks at its kind of available targets, and
You're not gonna hit me.
The 2 remaining rats jump off of Zoff and attempt at Brum.
But
Oh,
why
wow.
me?
Because I figured that with their +2 attack, they'd probably still miss.
Yes, an 18 hits.
Yeah. Take 2 damage. And can I get a con save?
Wait, 2 damage? Why does he take 2 damage?
Or 4 damage, but yeah. Okay. You pass. Zoth. Finishes off the last of the rats.
Cool.
As you finish off the last of the rats, something emerges from the water.
The
the water
is
in
that?
the water in the big room, or the water in that little well
Oops.
shaped thing.
Hold on. Trying to. What in the world?
You're clicking and dragging the dotted line. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm trying to click that thing. There it is. Layer token. There. I don't know what that dotted line was, but
Me neither.
all right. So yeah, now we're gonna add turn here. Oop, I gave it 2 turns. It doesn't have that many legendary actions.
Well, I guess this answers the question of what's the worst that can happen.
Why would it have a
Apparently.
legendary action to begin with? What?
You see this kind of glowing shell emerge from the water. It looks like a bioluminescent snail.
Quick, someone get the salt.
All right, it is Hargan.
Wait, I
You-
didn't finish moving. I didn't finish taking my movement.
Oh, okay.
But I guess wait. Did it attack me as I killed it? Or what? Did it go like after my turn, during my turn, or what?
Oh, I had it emerge out of the water at the end of your turn because you
Okay.
you got a better
Okay,
limit
so
on
yeah.
you.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so no, I stay here.
DM's rolling fantastic on their initiative rolls tonight, so it would be Hargan. You hear just this thing come out of the water, and you can kind of see a glimpse of it from your vantage point. You see this very large snail, and it starts speaking, and then you hear laughter in its voice. So it's like kind of like Jabba the Hutt, only a little different.
Sweet. A little different. He's got a shell.
Yep.
Shit.
Can I get a link of anybody's languages? Just to see if you do understand.
Shit. I don't know if I get a language.
You should have at least 2 languages.
Okay, common, halfling, undercommon.
Okay. Brum? Okay.
And yes, I do get a language because of that, because of my background.
Yep, and nobody understands it, but it is you can tell just by the way it sounds and the laughter that it is taunting you.
I'm gonna knock an arrow and shoot this shithead.
Okay.
Or not.
Nope. So it, as you shoot the arrow, it hits the bioluminescent shell and just clatters off into the water. Brum, you see Hargan did aim and shoot at something, and you do hear it.
Do I still have a movement on that?
Yes, you can still move.
There.
Yeah, thanks.
If I moved there, would I be able to see it, or would I need to move here?
With how large it is, you'd be able to move there and see it. But this would make it so you can attack it without any disadvantages.
Okay. So I'll move there and I'll cast Acid Arrow.
As you're, because it is just acid damage, correct? On that?
Yeah,
Yes.
acid.
As you shoot with the acid arrow, it tries to move into your line of arrow, but misses. And it says something again just after that, like. All right, Darius.
I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay. Okay.
Wow, those are some bad rolls. Also, do it so much.
Terrible, man. You should be ashamed of those.
Oh my god. 34 points of damage.
Yeah.
It stops laughing and immediately focuses both of its kind of weirdly positioned eyes directly on you.
Oh no.
And it is his turn, or its turn. Give me a dexterity saving throw. Ah, okay. Take 25 points of acid damage.
Howie.
And you see it kind of just mouth like it's preparing to hawk another loogie. And you see its mouth fill back up with liquid. Zoff.
Oh, I rage. I fly above it. and just like swing down with the battle axe.
Okay, that hits for 7. Hargan.
All right, I'm gonna knock another arrow and take another shot at it.
Okay.
Jesus.
An arrow whizzes by you somehow, Zoff. As it bounces off the shelf.
I don't think range is your forte.
It's +5, man. It actually is the fortes. Rolling dice is not my forte.
As I
I've
said
got
again,
a
I
fucking
don't think it's
+5
your
on this
forte.
thing. Like,
All right, Brum.
swear I'm rolling dice here on my table and it works out just fine.
You know what? I think it's just a bad character seed. We need to kill him and have him reroll.
No. I don't want to kill his character. His character is one of my MVPs. I mean, wait,
What do you mean? Kurgo was an MVP as a monk.
No, I said one of my MVPs, not one of your guys' MVPs.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hey!
I see whose side you're on now.
It's like putting a healer in my grooves. I'm only giving you shit, man. All right, Brum, what are you doing?
If I shapeshift in this room, would I be able to leave?
Yeah, you can fit it into a spot one size smaller than you.
Like, are you trying not to avoid an attack of opportunity, basically?
Well, because my tokens are the large creatures that I turn into, and the door only looks to be like 5 foot wide.
Yeah, you'd be able to attack it from that 5 foot wide at disadvantage with a large creature. Although there are some creatures that don't have that penalty. So that's like for squeezing. So yes, with a large creature, you could go through there. So you would be able to leave. But if you attacked from that space, it would be at disadvantage. But you would be able to move into this space and then attack. If that makes sense.
Okay, then I will do that. I'll turn into a wolf. Let me find the token. So what there?
Yep. If you wanted to move into and have Darius kind of in that spot, you could move down one more as well and not attack. Yeah, you could attack from there. Is it at advantage, or is it at if you're attacking normally?
Depends. Does the flying guy count as within 5 feet?
Yes.
Then yes.
Okay, so you hit for 11 points.
And the strength save to be knocked prone.
Immune.
Next.
Yep. Darius.
So, do I get any sense of how wounded it is, or does it still seem pretty healthy?
At the moment, it doesn't show any signs of bleeding, and you know with what you saw in its mouth before it spit at you that it's got another one of those attacks lined up.
Gotcha. And I did not make the save last time, did I? Right?
You did not.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to have to cast a Cure Wounds on myself because I don't think I can take another hit. So, and I'll cast this at second level too. Ah.
So from your vantage point, Darius, you now have a hard time truly seeing the snail its entirety because you kind of have wolf nuts hanging in your face. At least.
So, the only thing is my spell. I said I was casting it at second level. It looks like the roll came in at 1d8 instead of 2d8.
So it rolls it for the d6 plus the 4, so you would get 10 total.
Well, Cure Wounds is 1d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier, and
Yep.
when I cast at a higher level, I get another 1d8.
Okay, so if you hover over the 6, that's your default level for Cure Wounds.
Uh-huh.
And higher level cast is what you cast at higher level, so it adds an additional this amount towards
So you get a total of 10 and not.
Roll it as like a 4th level Cure Wound, for example. Just do that as a test. You'll see what I mean.
Yeah, so you get 10 healing points, and so
See, you roll your normal 1d8 plus mod, and then another 3d8.
Yep.
Got it. Okay, thanks.
It is weird. It was confusing the first couple of times I did it too.
That would have been an amazing heal. Damn, almost max.
All right. So you see the snail kind of contort itself in this weird way where it kind of almost spins in place, bends its neck up, and then twists its neck around, kind of like the snail is mostly amorphous. So as you kind of see what it does, there's off because its head moves from here in this area, or like in this area, moves up around and then twists back to face you.
So it's facing straight up.
Nope. The head's actually...
I'm right above it.
Yeah, you are right above it. And the way it's morphed itself, it's looking at you from this square with its head aimed at you, aimed at the wolf, and aimed at Darius.
Nigga, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's like totally like kind of like from the ring kind of movements. It's like, and it twists and it spits at your direction.
What the fuck?
Gotta love
okay.
Gotta love the ability to be flexible. Although it's also because it didn't really move out of your space, it's now on the wall. So it kind of moved up the wall, turned around, and fired.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Dexterity saves from the
fail.
You pass.
Next.
You pass. Now I just need the wolf. Which I'm assuming the wolf probably will pass too. So you guys take half this. Wolf pass. Oh. No, it's isn't it ability checks? Or is it ability Oh, it is checks and saving throws. So if you're on the cursed list, it is at disadvantage. So Zoff takes 29.
No. I take half.
You take half damage from acid.
Bear totem, motherfucker.
Okay. All right.
Serious.
14.
14. Okay. And that so half of 29 for you guys would be 14 if you pass. Is that enough? Darius, you pass, and Brum, you pass, unless you're on that list. Which I don't think Brum's on that list, or are they? No, Brum's on the list, so Brum would be rolling at disadvantage. Brum fails. Okay, so Darius is the only one on that's making those saves that's not on the list. So Darius passed, Brum's fails, so Brum, you take 29. Does that knock you out of Wolf?
Almost.
Okay.
Got 8 light left.
All right. Zoff.
Bitch.
Yeah, that hits. No, you don't fail because of the axe, by the way, Mike. You fail because of the curse. A different curse.
Yeah. I wonder from where.
Hey, you guys got a lot of magic loot because of it. Alright, smacking it for 11. That definitely hits. Hargan, you see your friends basically just get eating acid. And not like a good night at a fish concert.
Can we tell how wounded this thing, or if this thing is wounded?
You now are starting to see it bleed.
It can bleed?
Yeah,
It's
it's bleeding.
it oozes.
Yeah.
Is this thing like plant based or?
Nope, it is not plant based.
What the fuck?
Nice try. Nice try.
Do I have like salt arrow tips or some shit that I could shoot at this thing? All right, I'm gonna try this one more time. I know Zoff doesn't like it, but I'm gonna knock an arrow and shoot this thing because I don't want to get sprayed with that.
Yeah, you're the only one that's kind of immune to its
Okay.
spraying because you're not within its
Does an 18 or a 17 hit?
Yes.
15 damage, sir.
It doesn't like it. It doesn't like it at all.
I don't like being spat on, but we have to deal with it.
On using my key for the Kensei weapons, can I do that after I roll my attack, or do I have to declare that before my Kensei shot?
Can you link it?
You hear clapping around the corner. As if it's trying to praise something.
Oh, it's done as a bonus action. So because you've hit, you can kind of pop that as a bonus action.
Okay, I'll just roll that 1d4 damage then.
Wait.
2. Not the second one.
Wait.
Sorry, hit the wrong button.
Wait, hold on. How are you getting D8 plus D4?
That would be.
Oh,
Oh, that's the key. Okay, never mind. Disregard the last D4. That is the actual
Okay.
additional D4. So that's what that was.
Okay, so you already have it in there. Okay.
Yeah, 15.
Okay. From the Kensei shot. Okay. Brum.
I can't really move anywhere, so I'll just bite it again.
All right.
I assume it's 16 hits for 6 damage.
It does. All right, Darius.
So if I disengage and move back by the rest of the group, how far can I get?
So disengage.
Your normal
action,
movement.
you can move up to 30. So you could line of sight it so you don't take in another attack if it decides to spit again.
Right. Okay. So that's kind of what I'm thinking is I will disengage over to here. And as my bonus action, I'm going to use Healing Word on myself.
Okay. The eyes kind of look at the water, and this snail kind of um, moves in a unnatural pattern again, and uses the disengage action and dives underwater.
Little bitch.
And you see the bioluminescence that it was glowing extinguish.
Well, I still have fly. I'll fly over, see what's inside these things. If there's anything inside them. If not, then I'll just go back. We'll go down the hallway.
Okay. What are you doing, Hargan?
I'm gonna come out into that main hallway there.
Before we go down the hallway, I want to cast Healing Spirits. Just get everyone topped back off.
I think we're fine.
I mean, I'm below half. Darius is not looking good. You're about half.
What do you mean?
Also,
My half is still more than double your HP.
All right.
Anything inside these things?
Nah.
Okay, I get back.
All right. It does not pursue. You're out of combat. And I will let you guys do your healing spirit. I'm going to pause real quick. I will be right back.
We almost got owned by a snail.
I
Yeah,
enjoyed it.
it was good. I personally really liked the acid hit comment. It made me laugh. All right. So where are you going now?
So I think Broom is casting Healing Spirit.
Correct.
Give us
So
a
you did the
little-
conga line of healing, which is what is it, a D6?
We just heal.
Yeah, it's
We're topped off.
60 points of healing, or well,
We're topped off.
yeah, minimum.
We're topped off.
Okay. Yeah, Darius is also topped off. Yay!
And I assume all of the NPCs and stuff that were missing any health would have joined in.
Absolutely.
Yes. Yes. We stick Tabin's head in and out until he heals to full.
Waterboarding. Waterboarding via healing spirit. Yes, exactly.
Nice.
I don't know if he woke up yet or not.
No, he's out.
Yeah. So I stick his head in and out until, until he wakes up. He doesn't wake up, does he?
No.
Ah, shit.
According to the spell description, what hit him, without a remove poison spell used on him, he's out for 5,000 years.
Shit.
That's fine. We can just wait it out.
That's a hell of a fucking.
So he's just, yeah, he's out. It wears
Oh.
off, eventually.
Down the hallway we go.
Okay.
I take a torch.
Yo.
What?
I said, yo. Okay, so you're working your way through down the hallway. Okay. You see water basically pouring under this door and the hallway to the north.
The hallway to the east? Cool.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying. The hallway to the up on our screens.
Ah, okay. The hallway to the ceiling, right?
Yo. Alright, and whoops. There we go. What is people's plan? Okay, you're heading that direction.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. It's just the flowing water, kind of a drip coming from above, from the ceiling itself, just slowly dripping water as it's leaking through a crack on the ceiling. But that's really about it. Okay. As you kind of approach, you hear what sounds to be a song. Like, not sure exactly what it is. Like words or or whatnot, but you can.
Cool. I open door out of curiosity. It's coming from the door, right?
Yeah. So how do you open the door?
Well, right. How does a human attempt to open a door, or any human being, humanoid?
Oh, with the handle.
Clap, clap, clap.
Okay. I was asking you more of like describing how you open the door, but
With the handle? With the doorknob?
okay. All right. So you just opened up the door.
Yep.
You kind of hear the sound of music immediately stop, and you hear a splash, and you see nothing in the room.
Oh, come on, don't run away. I was enjoying your music. I say that in common, halfling, and undercommon.
Yeah. That's why I was trying to ask if you how you opened the door. Did you open it slowly? Did you open it fast? How did you open the door? And you're like, I just used the handle. It's like, oh yeah, that doesn't describe shit. I assumed you opened it fast.
I wanted to know the origin of the music. Do I see it dive into the water?
You do see the water ripple.
I stick my head down and yell, "Come back!" I'm not even kidding.
Follow him into the room. Is there anything else in this room besides just the water and where her ripple is?
After a few moments of you see this woman come back. You literally had her on top of the same token, so there we go. Moved you back. She kind of appears on the beach over here. And what do you see? What are you for a type of creature? No, she is a Nereid. That is the creature's type. You hear this silvery laugh, and this creature come out of the water. She's got long golden hair and pale white skin. She gives off this silvery light glow. And she speaks to you, yet you don't understand the language. On the far side of the pool, you see a set of doors with the sun symbol kind of carved into them. The silver light that kind of is glowing from her is showing through a soft white shawl that she is wearing.
I'll ask her if she can repeat what she was saying in common. So she doesn't understand us.
I ask if she knows how to speak common or undercommon.
Again, she does change languages. She starts speaking in Elvish, if anybody has that.
Not I.
Zendala?
Boom.
Anybody else?
Azaka?
Yeah, Zendala definitely speaks Elvish. I was looking for anybody else in the party. Does anybody else speak Elvish?
I don't think anybody
Azaka?
else does.
Not me.
Okay.
You have to start looking towards your NPCs, man.
Right? Start role playing with myself.
Yes, please talk to yourself.
Okay. And just kind of as your NPC entourage is kind of lagging behind.
Wait, I just had a good idea.
What's up?
Just speak with animals wouldn't work, right?
No, speak with animals wouldn't work.
Damn.
You do have canoes, which is kind of funny.
And?
No, it's just kind of comical. Looking at your group, you see how when there was only a few of you, she was really kind of smiley. Now she's not she's still very cheery, just not
She medium-sized creature?
Yeah, she's a medium, and she's pointing
Okay.
at the door.
I just casually fly up over the water closer to her.
Zendala says that she means us no harm, or at least that's what she's saying, and is telling us that she will let us pass.
Tell her she's pretty.
And I'm not.
You have a certain charm to yourself as well.
This is in,
I have a thing for silver hair, okay?
So Zendala does that. She speaks and to her in Elvish. Do you speak Sylvan, Brum?
No.
No. Okay. Okay. This the doors kind of open up.
So deep is the water looking here.
Really deep.
So we could like take the canoes up through the hallway.
Yeah, the drip and the hallway, the water level is about 3 feet on the doors, but as you kind of look, you see the water just goes down. There is a shallow walking spot along the wall, which she kind of indicates by walking, but through the pool itself, it is extremely deep. And Zendala kind of relays that.
It's a trap. Must be a trap.
It's alright, I can't swim. You said this door here is open?
The door does open. You see kind of how the door opens is really, really cool. She kind of, the Nereid waves her hand and the water just kind of parts away from the door a little bit and then seems to dive under the door in the current, and then the water itself opens the door as if the water was a construct for a moment. It kind of just pushes the doors open, and then the water washes and fills the pool back up, and kind of the water's unsettled for a little bit.
I take out the onigiri pyramid that you mentioned earlier, the gold one, and I give it to her.
Okay. She examines it. She smiles, and she again kind of just go ahead. That gesture of you're welcome to pass. the the water here is really slick. Like the water here most of the time is pretty, or at least in this part of the hallway, doesn't move very much. So there's this slick sediment that's kind of settled into the water or on the ground that kind of makes it slick. You're able to make it through as long as you take your time, and then it kind of shallows out up here.
Alright, I don't fall.
Nope, you don't fall. Actually, if you were running, you'd fall. But as long as you take your time, you don't fall. Interesting. I didn't know I could do that. Cool. is being hauled by them. All right. Doors here. Double bronze door. Kind of corroded.
Does it open?
Come
It
back.
does. It does open.
Okay.
Open sesame.
You can't open a sesame seed.
You see up on the ceiling here that the dwarf definitely noticed that there is unsafe stonework. Almost as if at any moment, any any dangerous AoE spell could cause a cave-in, crush you, kill you, or suffocate you. You don't even need to roll for that. You totally can tell.
I'm gonna try and stay as in the center of the hallway as possible.
Okay.
And I'll follow behind the dwarf.
Oh, you mistook me by leading the way. Sorry.
I'm not leading.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
I don't see a problem. Start flying ahead.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow the flying creature very cautiously, looking at the stability of the wall.
Okay.
Do we see anything in here just besides the lack of stability?
There's a painting right here on the wall.
I'm gonna take a look at this painting and see what it is.
Anything down here?
So yeah, there's something down there.
Do I gotta move back?
Oh no. You're amazing. So you see him kind of walk in, and bars immediately appear over, kind of blocking him in.
Guys?
Now
Nope,
you
you're not.
Guys.
You're not there anymore.
Oh.
You were
Shit,
literally.
okay.
You immediately you get there, you're gone. You're out of sight.
Oh shit.
Do we notice this?
Yeah, you immediately just see him pop and disappear.
Where'd he go?
I don't know if this is the friend jumps off a bridge so you do two kind of concept or what, but you're not telling them to make a new character sheet, so
I'm not. Yeah, he's not making a character sheet. No.
yeah, well,
Don't worry, I have a spare. I have a spare backed up.
this was a
Everybody
pretty
has
painting.
spares.
I'm gonna walk on, I guess. I'm gonna go investigate where he disappeared to.
After about a minute or so, the teeth that kind of closed him off open back out.
Weird.
I want to take one of the rocks on the floor and just like throw it in the room.
Nope.
So he's just gone.
He's just gone.
Okay,
Apparently.
found it. Found it.
You did hear the sound of popping when he was in there.
Like bubble wrap popping?
Like something arcane.
Call out his name.
Oh god.
Maybe not yell too loud. We are in an unstable hallway.
With a booming voice.
Oh yeah, this would be a great place for a fight. Right in this hallway.
Terrible thing to say.
Yeah, just a simple shatter, knock out all the enemies, free experience. I mean, like,
Knock out all the friends, knock out all the allies. Done!
yo, anybody got shatter? We should lure all the enemies back into here.
Zendala has
Oh wait,
shatter.
I'm not there. I'm not there. Never mind. I don't know shit.
Yeah, Zendala is immediately like also admiring the stonework going. Huh. So Hargan, you're admiring the painting. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
All right. There you go.
As you're kind of admiring the painting, you realize the sun itself is a button.
Oh, sweet. Hey guys, you guys think I ought to push this sun-shaped button? I don't want to push it and the whole party disappear.
Well, I guess probably. Hopefully it doesn't squish him down at the end of the hall.
Yeah, do we all want to kind of group up so whatever happens to all of us, or we want to spread out? Or
Yeah, let's go down with the ship.
Safety in numbers.
all right,
But you guys have the greater numbers.
alrighty. Well, here goes nothing. I'm gonna push that sun-shaped button. I'm gonna slap it with my hand.
Okay. So, this is going to be interesting because I want.
Yay.
Yeah. So the door opens up with the press of the button if you click it, but I'm trying to also figure out what's going on with Mike at the same time. Okay.
Hell yeah, brother.
There are 3 doors. Here, here, and the double doors here.
Is
Yep.
that for Mike or for us? Because
That's
I
for
didn't
Mike.
see any.
Me, that's me.
That's just from Mike. Actually, I believe it's a click here. No, is it this one? Did everybody else get moved there?
What?
Our view, yes.
Okay, just for the view for now. I'm gonna do Mike for Mike's kind of in his own initiative at the moment. All right. So what's going on? What are you doing?
Where did I get poop shooped out of?
Kind of like the wall right here.
Okay, cool. Between these two single doors, which seems less impressive? Are they both the same?
Okay.
Actually, screw it. I'll just try to go for both single doors.
Yeah. Which one do you go
Oh.
first? Just because I
I
need to.
I assume it's dark in here, right?
Which one's the southern door? Because I need to know.
Southern door is right there.
Which one? I moved off of it. Damn it.
North is left.
North is north is
North
left.
is left.
Okay, so the right door would be south.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So this is considered the north door. This is the south door. Okay. So which door do you go for?
Happy?
No.
Yeah, that's
I know.
according to the map compass. That's how it is.
I understood that, but the way that they janky wrote it, you need to go to the north door. Do you see a door in the north? No, neither do I. It's actually in the east.
Oh. Okay, so they wrote it good in the text, but the compass on the map is janked up.
Well, no. So they've got north door, south door, and double door.
Wait, north door, south door, double door. How does that make sense?
So this would be the south door because it's the one that facing the south on the compass. This is the double door, and the only door left, therefore, would be the north door, which is actually
Yeah,
the
that
east
makes
door.
sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll open it, see what's up. Oh,
Okay.
all right. Is this place dark?
Yes.
Okay, I take out my Moonglow scimitar.
Okay.
Okay, I open the door, or attempt to.
Okay.
Man.
Okay. As you attempt to open the door, a aperture wraps you in with three arms kind of spring forth from the wall and pull you tight to the door, smothering you against the door.
I don't even get. Wait, hold on. Danger sense. I don't even get a save.
No saving throw on this.
Ninja, what the fuck? Okay, I attack. I slash at the arms.
I know because you tried to open the door by you opening the door or attempting to. That's what triggered the arms grasping you.
Okay.
You can attempt a acrobatics check to get out. At disadvantage. 7. Yeah.
Well, danger sense. Does it become normal? Because it's a trap that I can see. Disadvantage plus advantage equals a normal.
But it does say for saving throws, and this isn't a saving throw. This is a check.
Shit, that's right.
So give me number 2 check.
Dex? Acrobatics?
Yeah, another acrobatics check. Okay, give me a 3rd acrobatics check. A 4th. Ooh, still not good enough. A 5th. Shit.
Do I get suffocated?
So as you're struggling against these arms, which is like 30 seconds, you hear a grinding.
Can I just do athletics?
No, because
Shit.
this one you have to wiggle out.
I'm a small
I know.
halfling nimbleness.
So you're just trying to wiggle. Okay, so honestly, I'm giving you the check because there is a strength check option, but you can't attempt it unless you have 30 or more strength.
Son of a bitch.
I figured the acrobatics would be the only option you really could take. So,
You think?
yeah. So you hear this grinding sound the entire time that you're trying to wiggle out of these mechanical arms. And you kind of, in the middle of that struggle, you drop your scimitar. It lands on the floor below you, lighting up what you can see is happening. You see the floor underneath where you're standing is kind of just opening up ever so slowly while you're struggling against these arms, and the floor just keeps opening up. You're still stuck there. Your scimitar.
Dingo, I still have fly. Let me get out of here.
It's 10 minutes.
Yeah, we spent a minute for the healing spirit. We spent like a few rounds for the fight.
I am assuming it's over because of the role play with the Fae.
Shit.
Yeah. So you think about it for a moment. I'm like, wait, can I still fly? The arms let you go as your scimitar drops out of sight. You see what you're about to land on. You fall. I will let you roll the damage.
What do I see?
You fall into a pit.
Whisper me what I have to roll.
Give me 2d10.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. How far down am I? Can I... Shit. Can I throw something up far enough while tying like a rope? Like, can I throw my whole entire backpack out of the hole, tying a rope to it at the same time, so I can just like get something to like pull myself up with?
Okay. So you live. You just take the fall damage and you're able to crawl out of the hole.
Wait, how deep it was that?
That's a 15-foot fall.
And I took 2d10.
And you took 2d10.
Is that from the spikes only, or also the fall damage?
Because they're spikes, you take the spike damage instead of the actual fall damage.
Oh, okay. Can I crawl out?
Oh, You realize whoever created this particular trap was just being cruel because the spikes aren't normal spikes. Because you took bludgeoning damage and not piercing damage. You realize the spikes are rubber.
Yeah, that's cruel.
Okay, so we're gonna pause on you, and we're gonna go back to the group, and then we're gonna finish whatever's happening to you in a minute. All right, what are you guys doing? You guys press the button.
Yeah, we
Yep,
pressed
we
the
pressed
button.
All right.
I think his wording was he slapped the button.
He slapped the button. All right.
I started to regret that after I said it. Thanks for reminding everyone. Shit.
I'm not even kidding. That's exactly what I thought. That's the first exact thing that popped into my head when you said that.
Go ahead and share.
I feel demoralized. I'll be back.
All right. So as the door or the secret passage opens, you're able to go through, and you see into this corridor. There are little reliefs on the wall. And from what you can see from your vantage point, there are sculpted heads of animals. Each one's about 6 feet above the floor, and 2 to 3 feet in diameter, depicting a bison, an eagle. They are pretty cool looking. Here is what you're seeing.
Oh, cool.
So you got a bear, a bison, an eagle, and a wolf.
Okay.
What are you guys doing?
So still kind of wondering about the end of the hall here, what we can do to help him. Actually, I'm wondering, could I take a stone off the floor and cast a light cantrip on it and toss it down the end of the hall where he went?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to do that just to see if it gets teleported to where he goes or anything like that. I'm not sure.
No. You realize that that type of trap requires probably a pressure plate as an activation, which requires a certain amount of weight to trigger. And a simple
Okay.
rock itself is not going to cover that. You would have to go with your rock.
Okay. Gotcha.
Or get a large pile of rocks, or donate your canoe to the cause. Or 4 water catchers, I think, for weight. You know, weights of stuff that you probably don't want to lose.
So we're not really quite sure what happened to him. So can we kind of peer down
Yeah,
Just
you
see
can
what's at the
kind of
end.
like you can look in and go ahead and give me an investigation.
Okay.
Yep, you have no idea. You look both ways. You don't see anything out of the ordinary. You do know that there probably are pressure plates, just because you know how like traps and stuff works from your stone cutting. You just, for whatever reason, are having a day where you can't find your glasses because they're on your face.
Look back at the group, shrug.
That's pretty much a real world example of failing an investigational. I can't find my glasses. They're on me. Why?
So we have two options. We can go down the end of the hallway and get teleported to God knows where, or we can go through this hallway and hope we, find our missing companion.
Eventually run into him. Yeah.
But we risk leaving him to never find him again.
Correct.
That's a tough goal. There's cool shit made out of stone down this hallway.
What's the worst that can happen? I only got puked out of a T-Rex.
I must have missed that. It sounds awesome.
Yeah, that's how he introduced his character. He got puked out of a zombie T-Rex.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because he's got a new character this time.
I mean, that's a wonderful entrance. Sounds great.
Yo.
I mean, my vote, and it's just a vote of how many were here, but I say we go down the hall with the head. Because we have no idea what happened when he walked through that portal, disappeared. He could have vanished into thin air, and I don't want to vanish into thin air.
Right.
Knowing that we don't actually know what happened to him. I mean, obviously we
Yes.
do, but
Right. As he walked into the sphere of annihilation.
Right, yeah. I mean, he just disappeared, and we know there's a whole lot of weird shit going on in this area anyways, so.
Yeah. So it's been about another hour. Go ahead and give me a D6, somebody. Hey, I love the roll.
Yep.
Oh, I saw Brums first. Not
Yeah,
Harkins.
yeah. We'll just use Brahms.
I saw Brums literally popped on my screen first.
Fair enough. I'll take it.
I'll take it. 1 damage to everybody, unless you have resistance, and then you take 0.
Oh, goody, because I'm not at my computer.
All right. Well, it sounds like we're gonna head down the hallway.
Okay.
I guess I'll take the lead.
And to be fair, I think this actually helps out Mike.
Okay.
So start walking down the hallway.
Alright, so I'm just going to stop at this first one here. I can't remember which one it was. Was this the bear? on the first
Bison.
one? Okay, the bison. I'm
Bison.
going to investigate this bison statue.
Okay.
And I guess this is with a 0 modifier instead of a -1. Fucking 0. Next! God, I didn't even know I wore glasses, but I can't see shit right now. This squirrel looks weird.
That's good. Go ahead and give yourself an inspiration point for that.
Guys, should we tell him it's not a squirrel?
I don't know what that inspiration does, but it sounds cool.
It gives you advantage on a roll of your choice.
What the fuck just happened? A feeling we made a bad turn, but I can't see that far because I can't even tell this is a bison.
Yeah, pretty much. You see, well, actually, you would honestly The moment you start crossing the threshold of the painting, you see this whole hallway of thumping humanoids. Humanoids, as I air quote
I'm
that.
gonna
Kind
I'm
of
gonna
just
turn back to the group, guys. Get yourselves ready.
kind of just running down the hallway at this just unnatural gait.
I'm gonna use one key, and I'm gonna take a shot with my extra D4 at the first one that I see.
Okay, so that's kind of that's the start. You kind of just they're all running and just lumbering towards you at a high rate of speed, almost as if they uh, just they're possessed. So we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, I'd like to take a shot at the first one.
Yep. We're gonna do initiatives here. So, um, and oddly enough, for whatever reason, make. Damn it. Okay. Gonna pull up the sheet and roll their. There we go. There we go. I've got the turn order up. And we are going to add turn. And we are going to give them a 12. I don't normally do group initiative order, but this is a group initiative order.
So do we roll initiative?
Yep.
Oh, I'm getting my shot.
Zindala says, I really can't help too much with this fight. I'm afraid that with the construction, I might collapse um, the the corridor. So I'm going to just stay out of the way. And Azaka is going to join the fight. And Stephus is saying that he's going to make sure that the two people who are in timeout are safe. So you just have Azaka in this fight with you.
Chicken shits. All right.
Descending. All right. So zombies get to act as a group last. Okay, Hargan.
I'm gonna knock an arrow and sling it there. Where I'm gonna use a key to use that bonus action for an extra D4 damage.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit?
Yes, it does.
Does 11 kill 12 of them?
11 doesn't even kill one of them.
Oh shit! Sweet.
In fact, if the zombie was bleeding ichor, currently you can't even tell that.
Oh my god.
Brum.
Do we see this little passageway here?
Yes.
No, that would be a bad idea. I was thinking if we all run up there, we would be a really good choke point. We only have to fight one at a time, but then the people that are sitting back and unconscious would not be in good shape. If I block up this hallway as a wolf, is that gonna hurt anybody?
Won't hurt me.
It just means you'll be focused, and
Oh yeah, that's kind of the point.
yep, that's all it would mean. Is just you'd end up being the focus, and because they wouldn't be able to attack anything else.
Then I will use wild shape and just wait for him to come to me.
All right. Zaga. She unleashes one of her long bow shots, hitting it, and then repeat on it, killing it. First one's down. Darius.
I am going to wait until they are kind of close, and then I am going to turn undead.
Okay. What level do you have right now with that?
I am level 4, so
Half?
CR half? Is that what it is?
Let
good
me
question.
check.
Yeah, so there is
CR. Oh, turn undead.
Yeah, because he's the death cleric, so I just wanted to see if there was the what level is auto destroyed at this level for him.
Oh, I don't get destroy undead until level 5.
Yeah, destroy undead is CR half at 5th level.
Okay.
Turn undead just scares them with a wisdom save, I think. Moving as far away as possible. Only use dash. If there's nowhere to run, must use dodge within 30 feet.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you
so
realize that
my plan.
when they
Oh,
get
yeah, go ahead.
when they get close, that that's probably all you're going to end up getting is a lot of dodge actions. Depending on when you cast it. Because you'll either
Oh, okay.
yeah. Because the way they're moving, they're kind of moving as a wave.
Mm-hmm.
So if you wait until they're all there, you'll just get a lot of dodge actions out of them, which is cool. You get a lot of free shots. But you won't actually get them to move away because they're just too tightly packed.
Okay, so it's probably not worth turning undead then.
No, and I'll let you take it back just because I wanted to let you know how they're moving, that it might not work the way you want it to.
Also, it's within 30 feet of you.
Yeah, that's why I was going to wait until they were close and do it, because my hope is to send a good chunk of them running in the other direction, just to kind of thin the herd a little bit. But although I guess they can't all attack us at once.
Yeah, because it's a nice thin hallway anyway.
Right. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna hit the one in front with Sacred Flame then.
Okay. Which is a dexterity saving throw. Which they pass, so it doesn't take it. Alright, the zombie water.
Yep.
That one can get to attack you. Does an 11 hit the wolf?
No.
Okay, does not get to attack. Doesn't get to attack. Doesn't attack. Doesn't attack. Doesn't attack. Doesn't attack. Doesn't attack. All right. So you just see them all running, kind of like having their hands on each other, all trying to get to where you guys all are at the same time. It's kind of creepy. I'll actually do that right there. Go ahead, Hargan. I actually want to retool some zombies one of these days to like the World War Z zombies, where they start climbing all over each other and just kind of have a stupid run speed.
Be interesting.
Transformers.
I used to. That's what gave me the idea of zombie water, because they literally move as a wave. Kind of like one fluid entity. All right. It's Hargan's go. Are you there, Hargan?
Yep. Well, has it been my turn for a while?
A little bit.
Oh shit! Sorry, guys.
That's okay. It happens.
Is there a way to fit up next to the wolf, or no? Is he taking all four?
It takes all 4 squares. You can kind of you have room to not really melee, but you have room to shoot around him.
I'll shoot around him then. And I won't be using my key this time.
Okay.
That was a 21 hit.
Oh yeah, all day.
8 damage, sir.
All right.
And I'll be shooting at the same one that I shot at the first time.
You can't. It's already
Nope.
dead.
Oh, perfect. Well, even better.
So I was just assigning the damage to a new one. All right, Wolfie.
I will may I bite that one?
Okay. Ooh.
Yeah.
And this wouldn't be with advantage.
It's not at advantage, but it definitely still hits. Because you don't have an ally within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, 19 hits. I honestly think with your particular character, as long as you roll a 4 or better, you're gonna hit these things.
I have a tendency to roll low, so that may not happen.
Yeah, I mean you got almost an 80% chance to hit. All right, so 12 damage, and it needs to roll a strength saving throw. I almost rolled it off of Azaka. That would have been bad. It fails, so this one is prone. We are going to kind of give it the arrow in the back icon. Although I don't think that really helps anybody, because that gives people disadvantage on attacking that one at range. All right, Azaka. Just gonna aim at the one behind it with her longbow. One misses. One hits. They say it's almost impossible to miss, and Azaka misses. So that's funny. Darius.
Sacred Flame again on the wounded one.
Okay.
Killer rolls.
We're gonna do it on the prone one.
You're both damaged.
Yeah, they're both damaged, so I figured on the prone one because it's a ranged spell.
Oh.
And
Yeah, okay.
the way that it would work is, I believe prone in this particular case would give it disadvantage on the dexterity save.
Okay.
Don't think so.
I'm double checking. No.
Nope.
Just disadvantage on attack rolls if it decides to attack. So, okay, it passes. Damn.
Okay.
Alright, it stands up. 2 attacks on the wolf.
You rolled dexterity from Azaka.
I did. It still passed.
It still passed.
Alright, so the wolf takes 11 damage.
Okay.
Can I have a constitution saving throw?
That's not very good.
That's unfortunate. Give me 1 second. I'm going to send you a private message here in a second. Ooh, that's really, really unfortunate. Okay. So you have 1 level of exhaustion.
Fantastic.
Oh god, that's great. I mean, that's bad, but yeah. Shoot, failure equals exhaustion level.
Failure. Yeah, failure for this one equals exhaustion level. The thing is that's not. It's not stacking. They can't give him multiple infections.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, shoot, failed that 6 times, you're out.
So no, it's bad, but it's not as bad as like you initially thought. They won't be able to stack that onto him. But you also get this right here.
Disadvantage on ability checks.
So next long rest you take, you have to make another saving throw.
Okay.
If you fail that one, you'll go to 2 levels of exhaustion, and then things get fun.
And I'm assuming this doesn't just affect the wolf. This affects human form as well.
Yes.
Yep. So what you might want to do is go on the cogwheel, and on the right side in general options, there is a exhaustion tracker, I believe. Somewhere. I think. Yep. You show exhaustion tracking.
Okay. And normally it takes 1d4 days for you to be able to get this. You will be noticing symptoms for this in literally almost with the next time I make you roll for poison check. Basically, you'll notice the symptoms. This is a fast-acting disease. It's normally 1d4 days, but it manifests instantly in this case.
Oh, what if he's not able to take a long rest and just keeps on trucking with only short rests?
Then they'll get exhaustion from other things on top of it. Without a cure, this will kill character in 3 days. Without a cure. So. I actually wasn't expecting anybody to contract the disease. Because once you roll this, you are immune for, or roll that pass or fail, you are immune to recontracting it for the rest of this fight. So you only one instance.
No, the rest of the party to fail.
Well, actually, right now with the wolf being there, as long as the wolf is the one taking the hits, the rest of the party won't have to deal with it. Hargan, here you go.
Alright, we're going to do the bow again.
Okay. Which one? Top or bottom?
What do you mean?
They're both damaged.
Oh, just go top one.
Alright, top. Okay. Brum.
Oh, if only I was there, I'd be able to fit in the same square as the direwolf because of my nimbleness.
Although that means
So-
it can attack you too, but...
And?
So I'll use my bonus action to use a spell slot to heal for 1d8.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Hey, Rich.
Yeah.
Can you check my other character if I had an inspiration die that I didn't use? Because I don't remember if I did or didn't. Nope. Okay, guess I used it.
And that attack goes on the top zombie.
Eliminated. Okay. Gonna start building a wall of dead zombies. Azaka to the zombie behind. Really? Really, Azaka?
Oh, she shot once and missed.
She shot twice so far and missed. So I was like, really? Really, Azaka? You got an 80% chance. Actually, I think she's got an even less chance to not miss, and she's still missing. Yeah, she needs to roll a 2 or better. Or, no, a 4 or better. To hit. And she got 2 misses on the notch right now. Alright, Darius.
So the one to the left, or as we're facing down the hall, that one injured?
Do you see this one here? From what you're looking at, is the most injured. This is the second most injured.
Okay. I'm gonna use Toll of the Dead on the most injured one.
Okay. And Toll the Dead is Wisdom.
Yep.
Easier. Nice.
Okay. eliminates a zombie. So they're a little taller on the pile because they're standing on the corpse of their fallen. And 2 attacks on the wolf.
17 hits.
Okay. I'm assuming the 12 does not.
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
All right, Hargan.
That's an 8 hit.
Yeah, 8 hits. Which one do you want?
Or we'll do the bottom one.
All right. It is the most damaged currently. All right, Brum.
I'll do the heal again for a spell slot.
Okay,
A little bit better.
I like it. I don't want to
And
kill
then
the
I
players.
will bite the bottom one.
Okay. You bite in, and its kind of head still flopping there, kind of just barely connected, so it's alive and still twitching.
Disgusting.
Azaka aims at it. Yay! She finishes it off. And she aims at the top one. And she puts some damage on it.
You're halfway there.
Darius.
Leaving on a prayer.
Hit the one that she just hit. I'll hit it with a Toll of the Dead again.
Okay. Wisdom savies. That's a fail.
Okay. How's the wolf doing damage wise? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good on health. No.
I'm glad I did it this way, and then the way it was actually supposed to be run. They were supposed to wait until you guys were literally all the way up here, and then completely surrounded you from both sides. Actually, from all 4 sides, technically. They were supposed to fight you guys from your squares.
That would have been much worse.
Wait, isn't this supposed to be meat mode? Hello?
I messed up, but you know, it's
Redcon, let's go.
nobody's dead. Hargan?
I would have definitely turned undead if that happened.
Yeah, that would have been good, but they would have had no place to go.
I mean,
Ooh, which one do you
We're
want
gonna
on?
stick with the bottom one.
All right. And put some damage on the bottom. Okay. Brum?
I'll just bite the bottom one.
The top one looks more damaged. Okay, never mind. Well, no. Again, you get another hit so clean on it that it's just barely hanging on to life. Azaka's gonna go for bottom. Yay! She hits it. So she kills it. And then Azaka's gonna go for the top. Doesn't kill it. There. Darius?
I'll see if I can finish it off.
With a wisdom save. You successfully kill it.
Cool.
The Toll of the Dead, you hear it ring throughout the hallway.
And the tunnel collapses.
What a creepy spell.
19 hits.
Yes.
Okay. Hargan.
Which one looks most damaged, top or bottom?
Neither.
Ooh, fresh meat, yummy.
Yep.
Longbow again.
I'll put it on
There
bottom.
we go.
Brum.
Bite the bottom one.
Okay. That hits. Yazaka. Azaka is just absolutely just wasting arrows.
She's not used to fighting with ranged. Let's just say that.
Darius?
Toll the dead on the wounded one.
Okay.
And I'll use, for my bonus action, I'll give a healing word to the wolf.
Okay. Fresh zombie. $16 hit.
My armor class is 16.
All right, 5 damage. All right, Hargan.
Okay.
All right, 10 damage to the top.
Yep.
Ba-rup-a-pum bum.
We'll bite the top one.
All right, that hits. You got another one. Cling into life, man. Just the spinal cord. Most of its throat's gone. You got a good hit in. Azaka's not even sure if she wants to hit that one. She probably should have, but didn't. Darius?
I'll try to finish it off with Toll the Dead.
Okay. Toast. All right. Zombie. All right. 9 damage on the wolf.
Okay.
All right. Hargan.
Alright, we'll just go with the longbow again. Which one's most damaged?
Bottom.
Alright, taking a shot at him. Pow, 5.
Okay. Brum.
Use my last first spell slot and heal for another D8.
Nice.
And we'll bite the bottom one.
Okay. You you kind of hear Zaka yell from behind you, "Coming in!" And she flies over you, lands over here, pulls Zaka off the map for a moment. And Zaka all of a sudden turns into that. No, she says that she ran out of arrows.
I wonder why. And she doesn't have to worry about attacking undead that way. 8 damage to the zombie behind. 10 damage to the zombie behind. 9 damage to the zombie behind. Alright, why should it show me up like this?
She steps in one. So now you're just kind of sandwiching these zombies between a were-tiger and a dire wolf. All right, Darius.
All right, I will use Toll of the Dead again.
Okay. Wisdom save. Pass. All right, so zombie attack on Azaka, miss. Zombie attack on Azaka, hit. On Brum.
Both of those hit.
All right, Hargan.
Another arrow shot to the most wounded.
Which is currently none. So I'll assign it to bottom. Brum.
I'll bite the bottom one.
Okay. That definitely hits. Okay. Darius.
All right, Toll to get it again.
That's a pass.
Wow, zombies critting on a.
Yo. Zaka. Brum. That's at 9 damage to Brum. Alright, Hargan.
That should hit.
Yeah, all day. Kills bottom one. Yeah, I think on this fight, Azaka would have wolfed out if you guys were all cornered like that. Or tigered out early. Brum.
Bite the top one.
Yes.
Good, because I don't have much health left.
Alright.
It's all but a flesh wound.
Nothing a long rest can't handle. Oh wait, we can't long rest here.
That's right, I only need short rest.
Okay, that eliminates another. Darius.
Is one of the two wounded?
Very.
All right, try to finish that one off.
It fails, takes the 8. Zombie on Azaka. Actually hits Azaka for 5. Which actually becomes less. Hargan?
Alright, this one will be with the key.
Yep.
What a waste.
For 7. I wonder if Brum can kill it before Zaka does.
Get it, Brum?
At advantage. For 9. It's clinging to life. Bats her food, kills it instantly. For good measure.
And then just overkill.
And then misses.
She has the most misses in this fight. By far. Alright. Now I need to collect my arrows. She calmly reverts to her human form. Sorry you had to see that. I try to keep that a secret.
Your secret's safe with us.
You know, I've been thinking, she says. You've been having trouble talking with animals? She pulls out the mask that you helped her acquire earlier. And this will help you do that.
You ask Cargo what you need him to wear a mask.
You know, I just thought about it. And combat is definitely over. You spend 5 minutes cleaning up arrows and whatnot. While you're cleaning up this battlefield, you notice something. You notice something shiny in one of the mouths of the reliefs on the wall.
I'll go and investigate this shiny object.
Yeah, I'm just laying on the floor, just like completely tuckered out.
Yep.
So is this like an item, like a coin or something, or?
It's a bracelet, actually. You see.
Interesting. Any rare jewels or gems in it?
It's pretty neat looking. I mean, you definitely tell that isn't your normal. Ooh, and as a DM, I almost don't want to hand it out.
Well, I know I'm gonna grab it. I grab it before God can take it back.
What type of curse is attached to it?
None. Well, actually, no, there is. Actually, there is.
Oh shit!
Aha!
And you know what? Oddly enough,
Wait for it. Wait for it.
the character who has the best chances, which is the dwarf, to A, get it, and B, benefit from it, is the one who's grabbing it.
Nice.
You're very, you really like it. It's got some innate rock designed in there. And it is a gold bracelet.
Yo, the cliffhanger is real.
Yeah, no. Oh, so there are some really cool things to it, but I'm you'll have to attune to it, which takes an hour.
Okay, I'll definitely happily do that.
Okay. So the bracelet is a bracelet of rock magic.
Oh, sweet.
It allows you a couple of cool things. It allows you 3 castings of flesh to stone.
Well, that could be handy.
You have 13 castings of stone shape.
13 stone shape. This is 13 lifetime or 13?
Yep, 13 lifetime.
And same with 3 lifetime flesh to stone.
Correct. It grants you immunity to being petrified.
Medusa hunting, let's go.
That's why I don't want to give it out. I mean, wait, what? Um, um, there is a curse to it, though. And the curse for it is not that bad. If you cast Flesh to Stone on a particular if you cast the Flesh to Stone on a target and the creature passes, the spell is reflected back on you and you have to make the saving throw with disadvantage.
So if I cast what again?
So if you cast the Flesh to Stone and a creature passes, you have to then make the save.
Isn't he immune?
And for purposes of the bracelet, no.
Oh.
So technically, you, because you're a dwarf, the saving throw is normally done at disadvantage, but because you are a dwarf, the saving throw is done at normal. And the saving throw for the spell is DC 15.
Boom. Thank you.
Yeah, so I mean, as long as you don't use it to cast the spell ever, you've got this immunity to petrification that won't really backfire.
Well, I'm clearly gonna wear that.
Yeah, you'd end up doing a short rest while he is attuning to this. So
Can I meditate while I'm attuning to this?
yes.
Sweet.
So you guys take a d6, unless from poison, unless you're immune, like I said earlier. Which for those resistance, you'd end up taking 1 damage. In this case.
Man, that knocks me out of wolf.
And for you, Brum, you now have the 1 level of exhaustion is now taking effect.
Sweet.
All right, so from this fight, we move back over to Mike.
I mean, is there anything else that you could have him do? You can do me later.
But they just
Or is it-
spent an hour doing that.
Okay. Okay, let's go. Let's go back.
So it's now it's what your character would be doing in that hour. You're able to lift yourselves out of these rubber spikes that you had landed on, and you're still in this room.
Sure.
Now you 2 more doors to check.
Well, fuck single doors. I go for double door.
All right. So this is the only door with a warning,
I can't read warning.
and
Can
you
I?
can't read the warning.
Good. I don't know. I don't see a warning. I just see scribbling.
Oh, you know, like it has the skull and crossbones, and you know the image, the symbology of, you know, like death behind this door. But whatever the writing is, you don't understand it.
Okay, so here's me. I just got screwed over by a single door, and I got dropped into a pit of rubber spikes, air quotes. And then I see another single door. I'm like, yeah, no, fuck that. I just go for the double door.
Okay, so how do you go for this double door?
I go for the double door in fear of the single doors.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
I open the door quick and like back up a little bit.
Okay, so
Does it swing in? Does it swing out?
it kind of it kind of swings in. So do you open up only one side of the double door? Do you open up both doors at the same time?
I open one door and I like move the door so it's like shielding me because it swings in towards the hallway, right? Or does it open the other way?
So the way that you would kind of open the door,
Like that way?
you would open it kind of like toward yourself.
Yeah, like that. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, so I open one door like that. So it's like open, but it's shielding me. I haven't even taken a look inside yet. I'm just wary of opening floors at the moment. Anything happen?
So as you open up the door, you hear several thudding sounds against the wall, and there are arrows kind of peppering the open door space on the wall.
My fear for floors worked out. You mean over here against the wall where
Yeah,
I would have been standing if I were to open it like a normal person.
Yeah, there's two arrows with looks like acid kind of dripping off the tips.
Cool. I peek around the corner.
Okay. You see a really unique room. There's like there's a chamber in here with what looks like clay statues of guards holding bronze-headed spears. Um, each statue's face is different, as if they're modeled from different subjects. Next to each statue is a glazed clay pot. The walls are decorated with these brightly colored images depicting a royal court ceremony, with king arrayed with his army kind of in the background. Um, the chamber is cold, like a brisk winter morning. In the center of the room, there is an enormous tarnished raft, crafted to resemble a dragon bearing a copper coffin. The raft is afloat on this silvery white liquid.
You know what? Just for good measure, I'm going to open the other door the same way I did the other door.
Okay. You move to the south door?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean this door, the second half of the double door.
Okay. So you open up, and 3 arrows hit the wall.
Perfect. I close and open again.
They fire again.
Okay. As long as I don't close these doors, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Speaking of which, I take one of 2 ropes that I have, tie a rope on the handle, drag it to the other, to the door. Ah, shit, hold on. Shit. Just so I'm not closed in. There we go. I tied the door open. Yes, that's what I do. I step in,
Okay.
because seeing I have nowhere else to go.
Give me, I believe it's going to be a dexterity save, and I've got to...
Dex save?
Uh-huh.
Cool, at normal. Right? Because danger sense? Saving throw?
Link danger sense?
That I can see. Can I see it? Traps and spells?
Let me check something real quick.
I mean, things aren't as they should be in such a creepy room.
Oh, I know.
And it's not at advantage because I'm cursed. So, well,
You know
shit.
what? I can't find a ruling on it, so I will say go ahead and so you make it at...
Wait, even if it's at disadvantage, it's still 18
That's true. Yeah.
because I'm cursed.
Oh. Oh, fantastic.
Is the curse for saves and ability checks, or just ability checks?
Saves and ability checks using dexterity.
Okay.
So yeah. All right.
Okay.
You take half.
Take half because I saved.
Yes.
Cool. 11.
Yep. You saved. So as you kind
Right.
of you step in, you immediately just get engulfed by fire jetting up from the floor to the ceiling.
The fuck? And shit. Yeah. You know, I'll take my time in perception this shit.
You're standing currently in a wall of fire.
Yeah, I mean, I'll back up. I mean, no, I'll walk up.
Okay.
That's very perceptive.
I'll,
You're currently standing in a wall of fire.
seeing trap after trap after trap after another trap. Yeah, no, I'll be a little bit more perceptive.
Okay. You wouldn't have seen that one anyway. But yeah. All right, what are you
Okay.
doing now?
Well, do I see anything else that could be a potential trap around?
You are probably like you you see like you look back at where you just were engulfed by flames, and the floor itself has a symbol kind of now glowing, which is emitting the flame that you didn't see prior.
Son of a bitch.
So you're just kind of like this nervous little rat in this room, having no idea how and what's trapped. You kind of see like a city depicted of. You ever watch Beetlejuice? Where he's got the entire city laid out in this small panoramic, or on the table. That's exactly what you see here.
So I see a miniaturized city.
A miniaturized city.
Okay, perfect. Because there's a miniaturized city, there cannot be any traps around.
Okay.
Anything interesting other than the huge ship coffin type thing in the very center?
You see a couple of temples and pyramid-style temples. 3 of them.
Any of it feels familiar to like buildings I've seen, ruins around the lands?
Nope.
Shit. Alright.
You do see a corpse over here.
Perfect. Because I'm tired. And I need to rest. I'll make my way over. Do I see any traps apparent on the floors?
You step in the liquid while
Oh,
walking
I step
across.
like over the liquid.
Okay, you step over.
Not
the
in
liquid.
it. Yeah, I
Okay.
step over it. I don't step in it.
Okay.
Silvery liquid? Come on, I don't want mercury poisoning. Unless I can become the Silver Surfer, then I'm going heads in first.
All right.
Or unless it's the liquid that Wolverine has his bone made out of. That beautiful metal. Anyways, I'll step over this way. I'm really fucking tired. I'm really hurt, beat up. Is the skeleton? Does the body have anything on him?
It's a perfectly preserved adolescent male. Although you see the heart has been cut out of him.
Cool. I throw him to the ground and I sit on the throne. And I take a short rest.
Okay. So, because of time, do you guys want to call it here? And maybe do Micah their own individual session, or do you guys want to kind of run them side by side? Because Mike's going to be here a while, or Mike's going to be dead. I'm not sure which.
Oh, could be both.
It could be both.
And
Be a slow, agonizing death.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, not to ruin almost all the map that we can see that we really shouldn't. You guys are pretty far away from me, so I'm just gonna have my own little session while you guys take 5.
So with kind of out of character as far as information goes, you can't get out of here until your party gets here.
Oh, great!
Oh shit!
You are stuck in this room until your party makes it through the rest of this dungeon.
Oh, I get a fucking long rest.
You're gonna
Fuck
die
this.
of boredom.
Well, your character will take a D6. Well, because you're immune at least, or you get resistance. So as long as they don't roll too high, you'll be all right.
Speaking of which, I have to take 2 damage.
Yeah.
You can use your,
Actually,
use
no,
your hit
1
dice,
damage.
too.
Yeah.
There we go.
So
There
you're
it
going
is.
to be there probably for quite a while.
It's okay. I have all my hit dice. I'm fine.
Yes, you might be able to survive 8 hours of being alone. And
Hey, didn't we pick up a healing potion somewhere in the jungle or something?
you did.
Yeah, I
find,
have a healing potion.
Who has that?
I
Brom?
believe I do.
you did find a healing potion, but it is currently powder as well in
Oh.
here. I gave them to you last week.
Okay.
So you'd have to add water.
I got mine from those little tiny slender looking dudes.
Yeah, right. I thought one of those little creatures in the jungle gave it.
Yes, they did. There was one that gave the from the oh heck, what do you call those guys? The elementals, but I can't remember. Chewinga.
Tiny slender.
Chewingas.
Yeah, that was it.
Yep. All right. You guys are doing better than I thought. I pulled Lisa in just in case you guys were going to start dying. Because
No, tight quarters. Everything's fine.
Because
So I say.
yeah, I think your character might be on their way out. I don't know.
Okay, well, in game terms, how long do you think it's going to take them to get to me? Depending if they take short rests, long rests, and whatnot.
2-3 hours.
3 hours.
You get pretty bored.
Well, of course I would get pretty bored.
Yep. 2-3 hours as long as they survive.
Cool. So I have 2 to 3 hours of role playing to do.
Yep.
See you guys later if I survive. It's been nice knowing ya.
It's been real.
As he's collected all of the treasures, but has died at the door waiting for you guys. That's exactly how I see it coming.
Just to be an asshole, he eats it all.
Heat.
All right, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you.
All right.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.